Okay, looks like we're ready to go. Go to camera. We're good. So I was working like I'm doing these days, and I was thinking, wow, it's been a long time since I did a live stream. So there we go. Just to keep you up to speed, I'm currently working on prototypes of 3D games, and more specifically I'm looking at gathering static resources. So at the moment it's pretty dull, so I want to implement like a little short gathering channeling before it happens. That's pretty much what I'm doing right now. So at the moment, regarding how it's behaving, the actual code that create the item and stuff, it's in the node. This should probably go not here, but in a gathering service instead. So at the moment I'm just keeping that with gathering stone on me. Like I'm not planning to add, I mean I am planning to add things in the future, but right now I'm doing just one. So because of that, I will need a few exports. This is a little bit loudish. So we probably need inventory. And what's the other one? Oh, experience, because that's mastery. Should I bind those right now before I forget? Probably. Services. Whoops, need to build. Services, new resource. Gathering, I think. All right. Oops. So in completion we have like at the moment we're just gonna go with the inventory. No? Add maybe? That's odd. Oh, just okay, I got it. I think I have the wrong service here. Oh yeah, game resource creator. It is the wrong service. So we're gonna create some stone. those two lines, they go away. Okay, so I just need a line like console gathering. Sorry, I gather in progress. It's gonna be back to 0. And target's gonna be back to null. And of course, gathering cancelled. Why is that? Do you mind invoking? Yes, good. Wait a second. I want to put some things in the waitlist here. Oh, actually, I want to see everything. Yes, there we go. Alright. Good. So, I think I have pretty much what I want here. Almost. This should change a little bit, so that we have a public void destroy method instead. Oh, well, I already have this. So I need to change this. Nah. Mesh destroy? That's a little bit bad. Could go with on destroy. It's kind of weird. So here we can remove the resource creator in the mastery service and instead have the category, have the, how's the name? The gathering service. Oh, come on. So resources. Okay, let's update the rock. So here, gathering service. And on interaction, on gathering service to start. Huh. I don't think I have, wait. Initiate gathering. Yes, okay. Let's go with that. And we send this. Okay. I would probably have a safety check here. Like, if target... During an exception, if we're already gathering. Now, technically, this is like for the part, the block part. But it would be nice to have access to this from the player. Right, so that the player can pretty much cancel. Because moving basically would be like cancelling. Right, so back to Godot. Player 3D. Let's see. So here we have properties. And now I need services. Right here.
It was monstrous with red eyes and wings.
Right, so what we do here is we kind of need to know two things regarding the gathering state. So I'm not so sure exactly how I want to add this. I guess I could just have this as a regular node. Like, that's kind of weird, but that could work. Okay, don't put that in the player, but here I just add a gray node, which is like gathering components. What if I save this? I create, I don't know, scenes, components. Oh, what am I doing? Gathering components. Right. Here I could have, I don't know, product boolean is gathering. So we have a few methods that I need to bind. So on gathering started. gathering completed. And gathering cancelled. Started.
Too many ways of monsters can get in up there.
And cancelled. Yeah, something's wrong. Completed here. Good. So first we just can work with is gathering. So true. Okay. So now I can kind of watch two things, the inputs and the frames. So inputs. Actually, it could create a problem. Because here I'm watching inputs and the player is probably watching and handled. Yeah. Actually, no. That's odd. No, that's fine, actually. Maybe that's not the way to go. Maybe that's a better way. Like, it could check the player velocity. Like, if the player velocity is different than 0, then it cancels. I don't know. Because here basically I would pretty much have to watch 3 things, 4 things, like move forward, whatever. Right, we can do that, like if not is gathering, we want to return. So now so if action actually is action pressed? No? Is action pressed? And I have like move forward. I want gathering service dot cancel and return. Okay, so kind of need that. That should be enough to test. Okay, so here, do we have the correct pixels? Okay, rock, you good? Alright, let's see. So this should take time. No, I don't have the process. I forgot to put the process. So if gathering, we want gathering service, progress, gathering with a float of delta. Okay. Now we're good. So, no, it's not. Let's see. Let's trace it back. So on interaction, gathering service initiate gathering with this. Gathering progress. Oh, wait. Actually, I should... let's actually have... Okay, let's change everything here. So gathering time. Okay, so we remove progress from it. And if the gathering progress is inferior or equal to 0, we complete. And here we add one. Oh, and we need, okay, here we need target dot destroy. Now why is that not accessible? Oh yeah. Destroy here. Okay, and on complete we also want... Okay, so here we create the things. Target becomes null. And eventually gathering progress becomes gathering time. Actually, we don't really care. I guess we don't really need to initialize it here. Just creating problems eventually. Oh. Alrighty. Alright, so maybe we can test this again. Oh, debugger? Okay, so nope. Debugger. Already gathering. Oh, is it because I don't emit the signal? Yes. So gathering started. Hello there. Story gaming gameplay. I think it's the first time I see you. Welcome around. What language? C# and Godot. It's the only non-Godot language you can use. Okay, so we still have a bug. What is it this time? So already gathering. Good with that. Gathering started, invoke. Oh. Now you should be watching this. If gathering. I think I'm gonna use some console logs. You only know C++ and JavaScript? You just started 1 year ago. Well, that's cool. Like, those are two different, very different languages, so they cover a wide variety of things you can do with them. C++ is nice. I looked into it a little bit because I wanted to see how people make game engines. But the entire process of making a window is very dreadful, not gonna lie. So I went back. I actually went on Unity instead. Gathering progress minus equal delta. Technically I could have this one right here. That's the weird thing here. Like the data script isn't even really aware that it is currently gathering. Gathering progress. Okay, so gathering is not started. That's interesting. Actually, what? It is. But I don't have the console log. Let's see. Oh no, I don't have one. Okay, so it is the process which doesn't work. Basically. So you are the problem. Right, like here. Gathering starting. You get it, right? No, you don't. Okay. Why so? Gathering service? Oh, is that why? Like... Oh, that would be so weird. But understandable. And that's not it. Alright, let's see. Gathering service, gathering started. Okay, good. And this guy is not happening. about to invoke gathering started event. So what? You had the gathering component right here. And I'm very, very confused. How is that even possible? Gathering started, this public event. Mm-hmm. I'm really close to just open Copilot. Hello, hi there. Load if X. I think it's the first time I see you too. Welcome around. How are you doing? Here I'm being flabbergasted. What am I doing? So basically, on the high level of what I'm doing, I'm working on a prototype where basically here you have like gathering nodes and you can interact with them to initialize a gathering progression, like which is a really short thing, and then it gathers the item. So in that process, I have a service which is pretty much taking care of that by initiating the gathering, and when it is the case, it takes a target and it emits a signal which is gathering started, and it invokes the signal. Now I have a component which is a node which is responsible for actually handling the node aspect of the gathering, because this is like the resource, so the node is handled here. And I connect that signal, right, the gathering started signal, it is connected to a function which is never called. Right, so I don't really... I'm a bit confused here. You're new to Godot, so you don't understand most of the stuff. And it's not even just Godot, it's Godot C#, so right here for example, and this thing, a public event action, that's like a C# signal. And somehow like it doesn't go here, and I have no idea why. So we could think it comes from the actual... Wait. Right here is not, it's not here. Why is it not here? Is it Godot tripping? Do you love OOP? I do like it, but I have the feeling that what I'm doing is leaning more toward data-driven architectures than actual OOP. Okay, so now something's definitely wrong. Wait, what? It's gone now. I'm definitely gonna rule this as a Godot bug at this point. But otherwise, yeah, object-oriented programming is pretty much the only way I know. So... Where are you from? I'm French. Okay, so I guess the problem's fixed now. Yes, it is. Oh, it's laggy. Well, that could be... That could be the stream. Wait. It's kind of working. It is. It's just like there's this little stutter. Like there's a lot of things on my computer right now, so... Where's the game? Yeah, it's a little bit stuttering. So technically I should be able to cancel it by moving forward. Like, I moved forward here, so it cancels. Yeah, but what if I do this? Okay, I'm gonna try something. Okay, it looks like it works. So the frame time is a little bit long, it seems. Is it because of the component input? Like, what if I comment this? Oh wait, I didn't see the... Well, it looks better. So, it's just a simple check, like, is it like... I'm just checking... I'm just progressing this. Okay, so maybe it's on the other parts. No, I mean, it's a true-false thing. Oh, it could be the console logs. Could be the console log. Actually get rid of that. So, you said in YouTube Godot. Okay, so what kind of game do you make on Godot? Oh, it's still weird. Okay, that's something I will check later, I guess. Sweep. Just starting, so you just have some experience with SDL. SDL? What is that? I have no idea what it is. It's a graphic library. Oh, nice. I have this kind of debuff where I kind of want to make everything myself, like I don't like using assets and libraries sometimes. Also, I think Godot allows for visual scripting. I have no idea how this works though. Have you tried Unity? Yeah, not extensively, but a little bit. Like I did some Unity before I do Godot, and I've been trying it again recently, but just like very minor things. Actually, I have like probably, yeah, I think I have a test project here. Wow, computer is definitely gonna die. It was like just a prototype to see how it works as an engine, so it's very small, and it leans more toward the idle game genre, definitely. So I will take this time to actually yeah, hold on, I'm holding on. No, this has to be in the view, sort of. Anyway, in the meantime, I want to add a progress bar. Can you stay? Transform X is probably. Oh.
The Colville Indians of upstate Washington call him Sasquatch.
Oh.
Northern California.
16. Oh, gee. Okay, so you good, Unity? Yes. I think I have to export it like this. So basically the way it works, it's very simple. You gather grapes, you make wine by sticking them in the barrels. It takes a few time. You can go back gathering more grapes if you wish. And then when it's done, it should create a bottle stack. It's kind of long. But yeah, I create a bottle stack. So you have the amount of bottle, which is pretty much the amount of grapes you have put in the barrel. And then you have the dates of when it is created so that it can eventually age in the future, but I didn't care to actually make the aging process. How French of mine to do that. Can we have a second stack? Different stack? Should create like a new resource. It's so long. Yes. This looks like something you would quote for having fun and learning. Yes. I do a lot of idle game things in general. And I've had ideas of games centered around the idea of crafting wine in general. Never really explored them that much. Now that I think about it, the gathering component thing right here, it could all go in the user interface. Like that could be like gathering. Save this as a branch. I mean, just save the branch as a scene. Well, makes more sense. I think the name's bad. Should be gathering control. so that the script has a good name. Right, let's see. We need a gathering service in there. Okay. Yes, I think it will take everything. So private boolean is gathering. Oh, come on. You got inspiration from making games from Danny. What about you? Do you talk about, I mean, are you talking about the actual people who got me into game dev, as in I wanted to make games, so I tried to find some videos and they were my introduction to the craft? Do you mean like what game pushed me to actually try to make one? You was just experimenting and doing cool stuff with graphic libraries. So to me, it was a YouTube channel which is now named Consider Recall, basically. So I just went here, watched the playlist, and I followed probably this series, like the 2021 Unity C# video game tutorial series. So this is how I started. And then I had a little break. And I decided to go to Godot instead. Mostly because we had the Unity drama and stuff, so I wanted to see how Godot's doing. And in a way, I couldn't find any kind of similar kind of content on Godot. So I spent a month experimenting by myself, like trying to pretty much take the old knowledge I had from Unity and try to do things on Godot, and then I recreated those series myself, pretty much. And then I got the ball rolling. Because if you wish, I had the programming background, like I knew how to program before making games. So that was like the easy part. The hardest part was definitely learning about the engine intricacies and the entire way they actually expect you to make games. Because the engine is built with a certain spirit that you have to get at some point. Okay, so here we're gonna go with this gathering, call it true, and is gathering equal to false. Is it day or night here? It is 15:30. And I'm using like exterior light at the moment. I usually tend to have like the basic bias of expecting viewers to be from United States, because that's the largest majority of people watching my content. But in fact, now that I think about it, people who are active in the chat usually are more from the East. Like, I think like from the active member of my chat, they are mostly from the Russia region. Okay, so here we have the gathering true false, so we need a process. Oh, you're from Nepal as well? I'm not sure how you're supposed to pronounce this in English without making the mistake, but you like the second one? There's literally someone who comes from time to time, which is named Nepal TV. So that's pretty obvious. It's a cool country. I actually have no idea. Could be, could be. I'm kind of gathering my thoughts right now before I go back to coding. Kind of freezing. Okay. So I want to get the process again. As well as the I find you're gonna have dinner. Well, happy, good appetite, I guess. Have a good dinner, and you have fun making your games. Thanks for passing by. Seem like a cool guy. Well, thanks. Gonna check the videos. So the videos are mostly tutorial centered. Like most of the recent content is actually in the lives. And basically right now the plans for the channel is to wait for November 7th, so we have 2 weeks. And there's gonna be a Redo game jam. And I'm gonna be participating in that. Last game jam was a total fiasco, so I'm hoping to do better this time. I think I'm just gonna copy this. Okay, so this is fine. Okay, so already I want the visibility to be false. And when we start gathering, so it is visible again, so visible true. It's gone right here, visible false. Now we just need to change the values of the progress bar. So I think I need to link it, yes. we have nodes. Good. So progress bar at max value. Okay. And then it is a matter of processing. So if it is processing, we progress the bar and we add the gathering progress. Step of 001 seems fair. And actually, I'm gonna remove now this component. Couldn't save, likely depend what? Oh yeah. Like delete that and gathering control. Alright, supply you, gathering component, be gone. So I'm curious, does that work? Not really. Because it's supposed to be hidden by default. And it's right here. So why not? Yes, I know, but oh, debugger? Oh yeah, maybe I just forgot to bring... Yes, that makes sense. Stretching. I always forgot this, like, it's kinda insane. So yeah. I'm gonna launch it. Test and might have to be right back real quick. So I can move the camera. That's okay, I guess. Yeah. So anyway, I will actually be gone real quick. So let me see. Yep, I'll be right back. Alright, me's back. Go to camera. So I think I want to check the profiler a little bit. See if we have the same problem as before, which we can't really identify because physics time frame. Okay. It's kind of similar. So 16 milliseconds, I think it's just fixed. It's just fixed because of the limitations of the project. I mean, it is supposed to be fixed anyway. It's somehow timing, yeah, it goes like... I'm not sure why it does this waving thing. Okay. Okay. So what now? What next? What next? That's the question. I think that's something I can kinda... Bugged? Can I? Okay, so gathering time is done. Now, I want a building construction at some point, that's a thing. Also, I would like to add different resources. Like that's gonna be gathering at the moment. And I want to create a mastery menu. Let's go in mastery. How long is this stream so far? An hour? Well, I'm kind of on a blank spot right now, so I'm probably gonna stop right here and start again later. Yeah, I will take a break from deving. I've been doing that much before I started streaming, actually. Next time, I mean, I don't know, the timing is bad because I'm kind of in the morning schedule right now. But yeah, anyway. Sweep. I'm actually gonna leave you here. Very short stream compared to what I used to do. Anyway, you guys have fun. You guys make your games and stuff. Always good. And I'll see you later.